Hi guys, today we are going to discuss about pharma forecasting. So in this video we are going to basically cover 3-4 things, and that will be the basic concept of pharma forecasting. So what will be pharma forecasting, why it is important, and why most of the companies are hiring for these positions. If you go on the LinkedIn or Naukri.com, we'll find a number of job recruiters are posting every day, and who are looking for the fresher as well as mid-level experience for these positions, and you can find a decent salary in this job sector. For the freshers, usually they get around 5 lakhs. To 1 or 2 years experience, people used to get around 10 to 12 lakhs rupees. So this is a very interesting job sector that anyone can apply if they know basic about the pharma forecasting, and by learning few skill set you will be able to apply in this sector. So today we are going to cover pharma forecasting, what it involves, basic types of pharma forecasting models, what skill you require, and how learn to get higher will help you to acquire all these skill to to get the job in this domain. So first I'll just let you know about the pharma forecasting. So it is the process of predicting future sales, demand, or market performance of pharmaceutical product or any drugs that a company is going to launch in the market, or whether it is already there in the market. So we can predict or forecast market for early drug as well as late stage drug. So both the drugs can be forecasted. In the next section, we'll cover like what it combines. The three major aspects will be requiring for pharma forecasting model. That will first will be market research, where you understand about the drug, disease, and the eligible population that are going to use that drug, or doctors are going to prescribe that drug to the patients. So in the market research section, you will understand about the market. In the second segment, that will be data analytics, where you collect all the epidemiology data, like what will be the patient pool, in that how many of them are diagnosed with this particular disease, or if you are selecting any disease, then how much population will get diagnosed with that disease. And then the sales data, it depends on the whether the drug is marketed drug or it is in the clinical trial stage. So based on that we'll get different set of data, and that data will be analyzed, and then we'll estimate or prepare our forecasting model, and that will comes under excel or modeling skill set. So these basic skill set you require to enter into this domain. In the third, we'll cover why it is important. So any company, if they are going to develop a new drug, or they want to understand the competition in the market, they need pharma forecasting. And many companies like Global Data, ZS Associate, IQVIA, and other like Deloitte, KPMG, even McKinsey do consulting and helping pharma companies to get in-depth idea about the market competition, and what can be the revenue share that they can acquire if they start developing a product in that particular indication, right? Suppose for example, here we have talked about the example before launching a new drug for any indication. Suppose here we are talking about diabetes drug. So company need to know few things: how many potential patients exist for that drug, how fast doctor will start prescribing it, what price they can charge, and what competitors already exist in the market. So while before forecasting, you need to understand all this concept, then you can able to give a market share to the upcoming drug, right? Then we'll understand major types of pharma forecasting. So here are the major types of pharma forecasting. So there are a lot of type that companies use, but we are going to majorly cover two types. Based on that, you will get job. So these are the most asked and most used techniques. In that, first one is the most used one because every company use this. So in this, we use epidemiology based data to forecast our model. So in that, like, it used when the disease and patient flow are available. So if we have a data of patients, like if you know any indication and you know the population of that indication, so you can know if we have 100 population number is 100, then how many of them will diagnosed with a particular disease, and then how many of them will get treated with a particular drug. So if you know all the three segments, then it will help you to calculate revenue. The simple version I've given the formula that can be used. This is very basic, but pharma forecasting is not that basic. Once you understand the basic concept, you will develop the foundation, and then you will start developing a model. So here you need patient. So to calculate the patient, you need total population, then disease incidence, then diagnosed percentage, and the treatment percentage into market share. So if you collect all this information, then you will get total patients, and if you get the patients, then the price paid by per patient to get treated can be multiplied with patient to get the total revenue. So the basic framework that going to be used to calculate the pharma forecasting model. In other scenario, if you are going for sales based forecasting model, in that you'll be getting a sales historical data, and you'll apply the growth rate to predict future sales. So this is easy, and this is basically used for marketed drugs. So any company like Novartis, Sanofi, they have lots of drugs in the market, so they can use this technique to predict their forecast. So this is done by basically the product forecasting companies like Sanofi, Novartis, Eli and other Novo Nordisk companies. You are going to target first in market research companies. For that, you need a solid understanding about the epidemiology based models. So for that, few basic skill set you require. The basic skill set are basic arithmetics of Excel, VLOOKUP, HLOOKUP, if series, index match, data validation, conditional formatting, and pivot table. If you know all these things or basics of all these things, you will be capable of developing a pharma forecasting model with Learn to Get Higher. So here we are going to upload every day a one video that will help you achieve your goals. So if you like this video, please hit like and subscribe the channel so that we'll upload every day and that you'll get notification for that. Thank you.